Hell, a place of spiritual darkness. Hell, a place created for Lucifer and his angels. Hell is a concept of what it is to be without the light of God. I could only imagine what hell would feel like. I could only imagine what it would feel like to be without God for eternity. I have no true concept of hell. I have no true statement of hell. The fact that there is a hell says a lot about existence. Hell is a statement paved with the word free will. Hell is a place for those that choose to exercise their free will only for themselves. I believe hell is meant for those that only wish to love themselves and only wish to do everything only for themselves. I believe hell is a place for those that choose only selfishness and not love. I believe hell is a choice that we make when we are alive and after we die. I believe hell is for those that really hate people and really hate the light and really hate order and really hate anything that does not have anything to do with them. I believe hell is when we believe that God should serve us instead of us serving God. Hell is a place for the people that really want everything for themselves. I had not really given hell that much consideration, but to consider hell is to consider why hell had to exist. Living in this world for as long as I have, I can see the choices people make and why God would not need to choose hell for them. But each day people choose hell for themselves. I believe free will extends in this life into eternity. I believe when we are faced with the truth of life, a life that we have lived, then there is no denying the truth even if we do not like it. I believe the truth matters more than anything in this world. I believe the truth matters so much that even if I ended up in hell, as long as I knew the truth, I would know that I got what I deserved. I love God, and I love Jesus, and I love the Holy Ghost, but it does not mean that I am worthy of heaven. I am not sure that I am a good candidate for serving the Almighty Lord, but I do my best to do what I can while here on earth. The God everybody talks about, and the God that I have come to understand, is so holy, I do not feel worthy to go to heaven. I feel like I deserve to be placed in outer darkness, because I have a comprehension of how selfish I have been in my life. I believe hell is a place for people that would never change. How they feel and how they think about how things should be even after presented with the truth. I believe even if some people were presented with the truth, they would still scream at God. This is how things should be. I believe hell is a place for those that would never agree with God and never agree with the way God thinks things should be. For a long time, I have always felt that hell is something that is a place we choose to be, because hell is a place where we get to be as selfish as we want, without the light of God. I believe in hell anything will go, just like being in the worst prisons in the world. I can only imagine how sadistic hell could be without order and without light. I can only imagine being amongst the worst of the worst people that ever lived. I can only imagine being amongst Lucifer and his fallen angels, and the amount of ruthlessness and a lack of empathy and sympathy that they might have. I can only imagine what being in true spiritual darkness would be like, in having to exist for eternity in a place where everybody's in it for themselves, even beyond the way it has been on planet Earth. I believe hell is a place that is so dark that there is absolutely zero mercy. I believe there is no love in hell, and there is no light in hell, and there will only be spiritual darkness and agony in hell.